Breaking news. Here are the top headlines for today. Sustainable public transport in Hyderabad. Mekedatu Dam project stunts. Parliament passes anti-paper leak bill. Narcotics Control Bureau busts LSD network. External Affairs Minister condemns attacks on commercial vessels. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Competitive Edges Daily Current Affairs series. Today is 31st July 2026 morning. We are here to help aspirants of civil services, APPSC Group 1 and 2, UPSC, SSC, RRB, Bank PO exams, Police SI and Constables, Junior and Degree College lecturers. Let's dive straight into the news. Moving on to news related to state, Andhra Pradesh. Sustainable public transport in Hyderabad. Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation officials emphasized multi-pronged interventions to tackle chronic traffic congestion and enhance urban mobility. Addressed by Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation Commissioner Shri R.V. Karnan. Focuses on building flyovers, expressways, and expanding public transport infrastructure. Aimed at resolving urban congestion in Hyderabad, Telangana. Static GK. Hyderabad is the joint capital of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana for a transitional period post-2014 and serves solely as the capital of Telangana. Tiger mortality in Nagarjunsagar Srishalam Tiger Reserve. A tiger was found dead inside the Nagarjunsagar Srishalam Tiger Reserve located in Andhra Pradesh. Incident occurred within the Nagarjunsagar Srishalam Tiger Reserve. Spans across the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Authorities initiated inquiries to ascertain the cause of death. Static GK, Nagarjunsagar Srishalam Tiger Reserve is the largest tiger reserve in India by area. Andhra Pradesh Hybrid Renewable Energy Project in Anantapur. Minister Nara Lokesh laid the foundation stone for a major hybrid renewable energy project in Andhra Pradesh worth 5,750 crore rupees to generate 800 megawatts of power. Total project cost is 5,750 crore rupees with a total power generation capacity of 800 megawatts. Combines 400 megawatts solar capacity in Pattikonda and 400 megawatts wind energy in Kanekal. Located in Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh launches RBSK 2.0 health screening for children. Andhra Pradesh Health Minister Satya Kumar Yadav inaugurated state-level RBSK 2.0 to screen 62.65 lakh children for 38 medical tests. Target beneficiaries 62.65 lakh children across Andhra Pradesh. Number of medical tests included 38 tests. Inaugurated at a tribal residential high school in Maredumilli, Rampachorvaram Mandal, Alluri Sitharam Raju District, Polavaram Region. AP Commission for Child Rights warns against online trafficking. The APPSC chairperson highlighted that human traffickers are increasingly trapping online children and youth. The warning emphasizes family vigilance against cyber-enabled human trafficking. Target demographics include vulnerable children and young people active online. Andhra Pradesh emerges as Ocean Technology Hub. Andhra Pradesh established two national firsts in ocean technology, boosting the nation's blue economy. The state introduced two major national assets related to marine technology. The developments aim to strengthen marine conservation and shipping safety. Kadapa emerging as CCTV manufacturing hub. Kadapa is carving a new industrial identity by becoming a hub for closed-circuit television manufacturing, including advanced PTZ cameras. Kadapa is located in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The manufacturing line includes PTZ, pantilt zoom cameras. PTZ cameras are known for covering large areas with precise surveillance and high-quality imaging. Dagdarthi Airport bids await central approval. The centre stated that no bids have been approved yet for the Dagdarthi Airport project despite multiple rounds of tendering by the state government. Andhra Pradesh state government floated fresh tenders on 5th September 2025. Second and third round tenders were issued on 5th March 2026 and 29th May 2026, respectively. The central government confirmed that no bids have been approved so far, delaying construction. Andhra Pradesh sanctions advance tariff subsidy to DISCOMs. The government of Andhra Pradesh sanctioned 1,381 crore rupees as advance tariff subsidy to the state's 3 power distribution companies. Amount sanctioned, 1,381 crore rupees. Fiscal year 2026-27. Target entities, 3 power, DISCOMs, distribution companies, of Andhra Pradesh. Single-teacher government schools in Andhra Pradesh. APPSC Chief SMT, Y.S. Sharmila raised concerns over more than 16,000 government schools in AP operating with only a single teacher. Over 16,000 government schools in Andhra Pradesh are running with a single teacher. The issue highlights severe teacher shortages affecting the pupil-teacher ratio in state-run educational institutions. SMT Y.S. Sharmila questioned the state administration regarding the lack of adequate recruitment to support these schools. Moving on to news related to national. Mekedatu Dam project stance. The union government reiterated its stand on the Mekedatu Dam project in the Lok Sabha, drawing protests from Tamil Nadu. Background: the Mekedatu Balancing Reservoir and Drinking Water project is proposed by Karnataka across the Kaveri River, which is contested by downstream Tamil Nadu. The dispute involves Karnataka and Tamil Nadu over the Kaveri River basin. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Shri C. Joseph Vijay protested the union minister's statements in Parliament. Letters were addressed to Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi seeking intervention. Static GK: the Kaveri River originates at Talkaveri in the western Ghats of Karnataka and empties into the Bay of Bengal in Tamil Nadu. Parliament passes Anti-Paper Leak Bill. The Parliament passed the anti-paper leak legislation amidst opposition walkouts and debates on examination integrity. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh responded to the debate in the upper house, Rajya Sabha. The legislation aims to curb malpractices and paper leaks in public examinations. The opposition demanded a Supreme Court-monitored high-powered panel to probe NEET paper leaks. Static GK: the upper house of the Indian Parliament is known as the Rajya Sabha, consisting of a maximum of 250 members. Constitutional references, List 3, concurrent list, of the 7th schedule of the Constitution of India covers education and professional institutions. Narcotics Control Bureau busts LSD network. The Narcotics Control Bureau busted a pan-India distribution network, seizing thousands of narcotic blots. Seized 2,796 liters SD, lysergic acid diethylamide, blots along with other narcotic substances. 4 individuals were arrested during the Pan-India operation. Operation conducted by the Narcotics Control Bureau. Static GK: the Narcotics Control Bureau functions under the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, with its headquarters in New Delhi. Kuruvai cultivation decline in Kaveri Delta. Kuruvai crop coverage in Tamil Nadu's Kaveri Delta dropped significantly due to severe water shortages. Cultivation coverage dropped to 3.87 lakh acres as of 27th July. Coverage was 5.05 lakh acres on the corresponding day in the previous year. Decline amounts to over 1 lakh acres of lost cultivation area. Tamil Nadu plans AI city. The government of Tamil Nadu initiated the process to identify a site for establishing a dedicated artificial intelligence city. Announced by the Tamil Nadu Information Technology Minister. The project will house artificial intelligence research centers, centers of excellence and global capability centers, aimed at boosting the technology and innovation ecosystem in the state. First NIA police station in West Bengal. West Bengal is set to host its first National Investigation Agency police station to handle terrorism and high-profile cases. This will be the 17th police station of the National Investigation Agency across India. aimed at strengthening counter-terrorism infrastructure in the eastern region. Established under the National Investigation Agency Act. Static GK, the National Investigation Agency, was established in 2009 in the wake of the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, operating under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Opposition to Wayanad Twin Tunnel Project. Environmental groups urged the Kerala government to adopt a sustainable development model in ecologically fragile areas. Wayanad Prakriti Samrakshan Samiti raised objections against the Wayanad Twin Tunnel project. Activists allege the project serves commercial interests rather than ecological welfare. Demanded preservation of biodiversity in the Western Ghats. Static GK, Wayanad is a hill district in Kerala located in the southern part of the Western Ghats, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Supreme Court strikes down retrospective Green Clearance Office Memorandum. A three-judge bench of the Supreme Court of India declared the 2021 Office Memorandum on retrospective environmental clearance illegal, while permitting the central government to grant ex post facto approvals via statutory notifications for public interest projects. Background: the practice of granting ex post facto environmental clearances has been contested for regularizing industries that commenced operations without prior environmental impact assessment. Judgment delivered by a three-judge bench comprising Chief Justice of India Surya Kant, Justice Joymalya Bagchi, and Justice Vipul Pancholi. The 2021 Office Memorandum was declared illegal. Central government allowed to grant ex post facto approvals strictly for public interest projects through statutory notifications. Constitutional references: Article 21, Right to a wholesome environment; Article 48A, Protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding of forests and wildlife. Kharif sowing surpasses last year in Telangana following continuous drizzle. Steady rainfall over a 48-hour period revived farm activity across Telangana, pushing Kharif sowing beyond last year's record acreage to reach 82 lakh acres. Sowing and transplantation completed across 82 lakh acres. Kharif cultivation acreage has surpassed last year's record figures. Triggered by continuous drizzle and steady rainfall over a 48-hour window. Telangana High Court sets aside NITHM Director appointment. The Telangana High Court set aside the appointment of the Director to the National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, ruling it legally unsustainable under the Memorandum of Association. Background: appointments in autonomous institutions governed by a Memorandum of Association must strictly adhere to the vesting of powers specified in their founding documents. Institution involved: National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Court held that the Memorandum of Association exclusively vests appointment powers in the governing council. The contested appointment was declared legally unsustainable. Constitutional references: Article 226, Power of High Courts to issue certain writs. PIB Hyderabad organizes Varta on 12 years of governance initiatives. Press Information Bureau Hyderabad organized a Varta conference highlighting 12 years of Vishwas, Vikas and Jankalyan, focusing on enhanced dissemination of central government schemes. Organized by Press Information Bureau Hyderabad. Theme: 12 years of Vishwas, Vikas and Jankalyan. Participating bodies: Press Information Bureau, Central Bureau of Communication, Doordarshan and All India Radio. AIIMS Bhubaneswar achieves milestone with 36-day VVCMO intervention. All India Institute of Medical Sciences Bhubaneswar successfully saved a police officer after 36 days on VVCMO support, marking a major critical care milestone. Patient duration on VVCMO, 36 days. Institution: All India Institute of Medical Sciences Bhubaneswar. Significance: one of the longest successful venovenous extracorporeal membrane oxygenation interventions at the institute. Telangana government announces pensions for thalassemia and sickle cell anemia patients. Telangana Chief Minister Shri Revant Reddy announced monthly pensions for thalassemia and sickle cell anemia patients starting 15th August. Announcement made by Chief Minister Shri Revant Reddy. Target beneficiaries, thalassemia and sickle cell anemia patients. Implementation date 15th August. Review meeting held with Panchayat Raj and Rural Development Minister Dansari Sithakka Ansuya. Reservoir water conservation urged amid temporary rains. Shri Tummala Nageshwar Rao stated that recent rainfall provides only temporary relief and advised conserving reservoir water. Agriculture Minister Shri Tummala Nageshwar Rao addressed the current crop season and rainfall situation. Officials were directed to conserve reservoir water specifically for drinking needs. The conservation target timeline has been set until July 2027. Hyderabad startup battery operates in space. A battery developed by a Hyderabad-based startup successfully operated in space, granting it vital flight heritage. The achievement gives the product flight heritage, confirming its successful operation on an actual space mission. The startup is based in Hyderabad, Telangana. Awareness campaign on Super El Nano impact. The Deputy Chief Minister urged officials to spread awareness among farmers regarding the potential agricultural impacts of a Super El Nano. The initiative focuses heavily on promoting crop insurance. Emphasis is placed on water conservation and extensive farmer outreach programs. Abairo Capital and T-Hub partner for Spacetech startups. Abairo Capital and THUB collaborated to invest in and mentor early-stage Spacetech startups through the Beacon platform. Shri Vamsi Kora serves as the founder and managing partner of Abairo Capital. The initiative aims to support founders at the earliest stages of their entrepreneurial journey. BITS Pilani uses electric pulses for wastewater treatment. Researchers at BITS Pilani developed a technique using electric pulses to make wastewater reusable, bypassing conventional chemical and steam sterilization. The novel technique uses electric pulses instead of traditional chemical treatment and steam sterilization. Conventional methods were previously required due to severe biosafety concerns associated with wastewater disposal. Kaveri River water sharing dispute. Ongoing debates persist between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka over the distribution and management of Kaveri River water for agriculture and drinking. Background: the Kaveri water dispute involves historical agreements and tribunal awards concerning allocation between riparian states. Tamil Nadu relies heavily on the Kaveri River for agriculture across millions of acres. Karnataka cites critical domestic needs for drinking water and local farming as justification for its water share. Ladakh declares 23 heritage sites as protected monuments. The administration in Leh declared 23 heritage sites as protected monuments to safeguard Ladakh's civilizational legacy. An official statement regarding the declaration was issued in Leh. The move provides ancient regional treasures with formal legal protection and scientific care. Supreme Court directives on Bhojshala complex and Friday prayers. The Supreme Court of India allowed Muslims to offer Friday namaz at a dargah near the Bhojshala complex while directing the state government to facilitate the arrangement. The Supreme Court directed the Madhya Pradesh government to facilitate Friday prayers. The order involves a dargah situated near the disputed Bhojshala complex. Authorities were also instructed to facilitate talks for finding an alternative prayer site. Constitutional references. Article 25 of the Constitution of India guarantees freedom of conscience and free profession, practice, and propagation of religion. Indiramma Houses Scheme in Telangana. Telangana Minister Shri Panguleti Srinivasa Reddy stated that the Indiramma Houses scheme aims to make Telangana a huts-free state. Background: the housing scheme is designed to provide financial assistance and permanent housing to eligible poor families who do not own a pakka house. A total of 7 lakh Indiramma houses have been sanctioned. Sanctions are distributed across the first and second phases of the scheme. The primary objective is to eliminate huts and provide dignified housing. Telangana Foreign Study Tours for Teachers. Chief Minister Shri Anumula Revant Reddy unveiled an initiative to send select teachers on foreign study tours to enhance teaching standards. Announced by Chief Minister Shri Anumula Revant Reddy. Aims to provide global exposure to government school teachers. Designed to upgrade state educational pedagogy to international standards. Agricultural shift away from paddy in Telangana. A recent report predicted a structural shift in Telangana's agriculture away from water-intensive paddy toward less water-consuming crops. Agriculture in Telangana is projected to shift toward pulses, millets and oilseeds. The change aims to conserve depleting groundwater and save government funds. Paddy is classified as a highly water-intensive crop. Telangana High Court criticizes HYDRAA and authorities. The High Court observed an utter failure of administration by authorities and HYDRAA for bypassing court orders and lacking interdepartmental coordination. The court pulled up HYDRAA and state authorities for arbitrary decision-making. Observed lack of due diligence and failure to follow established legal processes. Highlighted the lack of coordination among different government departments. Constitutional references. Article 226 of the Constitution of India grants High Courts the power to issue writs for the enforcement of fundamental rights and other purposes. El Nano Impact and Contingency Package. A high-level committee suggested an economic package to counter rainfall deficit and agricultural distress caused by the El Nano phenomenon. Background: El Nano events are historically associated with suppressed monsoon rainfall over the Indian subcontinent, leading to drought-like conditions. The suggested contingency package amounts to 802.92 crore rupees. Proposals include crop insurance, irrigation support, and financial aid for affected farmers. Targeted at mitigating the rainfall deficit linked to El Nano. IAF Chief on Indigenous Defence Technologies. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh emphasized that delayed technology development equals denied capability in national defense. Statement made by Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, head of the Indian Air Force, stressed the urgent need to accelerate indigenous defense research and manufacturing. Highlighted that innovation delays directly impact military preparedness. Draft voter roll deletions and ASDD voters in Telangana. Over 50 lakh voters face deletion in the draft voter roll revision, with absent, shifted, dead, and duplicate voters crossing 44 lakh in Telangana. Background: voter list revisions are conducted periodically by the ELECTIONCOMMISSIONOFINDIA to maintain accuracy in electoral rolls. Over 50 lakh voters may be deleted in the draft voter roll. ASDD, absent, shifted, dead, duplicate, voters crossed 44 lakh in Telangana. The exercise is conducted ahead of the intensive electoral roll revision. Static GK, the ELECTIONCOMMISSIONOFINDIA is headquartered in New Delhi and is an autonomous constitutional authority. Constitutional references. Article 324 of the Constitution of India vests the superintendence, direction, and control of elections in the ELECTIONCOMMISSION. Mahandi Water Dispute Resolution Talks. The Odisha Chief Minister announced that the long-standing Mahandi water dispute may be resolved by Diwali following high-level interstate discussions. Background: the Mahandi River water dispute involves riparian states Odisha and Chhattisgarh over the sharing and utilization of river waters. Discussions focused on sharing, utilization, and management of Mahandi River waters. Target for resolution set around Diwali. Involves the governments of Odisha and Chhattisgarh. Static GK: the Mahandi River originates from the Dhamtari district of Chhattisgarh and flows into the Bay of Bengal through Odisha. Constitutional references. Article 262 of the Constitution of India provides for the adjudication of disputes relating to waters of interstate rivers or river valleys. Restoration of Jammu and Kashmir Statehood Campaign. Shri Omar Abdullah reaffirmed the National Conference Party's commitment to pursuing the restoration of Jammu and Kashmir's statehood through sustained democratic pressure. Background: Jammu and Kashmir was reorganized into two union territories in August 2019 following the abrogation of provisions under Article 370. Campaign focuses on peaceful and democratic efforts for statehood restoration. Led by Shri Omar Abdullah, representing the National Conference. Static GK, Jammu and Kashmir became a union territory on 31st October 2019. Constitutional references. Article 3 of the Constitution of India empowers Parliament to form new states and alter areas, boundaries, or names of existing states. Telangana Export Promotion Policy Initiatives. Telangana Chief Secretary Shri Sanjay Jaju called for export-friendly policies, better logistics, and new global markets to enhance exports from the state. Focuses on export-friendly governance frameworks. Aims to improve state-level logistics, and tap into global markets. Spearheaded by Chief Secretary Shri Sanjay Jaju. Static GK, Telangana is a landlocked state with Hyderabad as its capital, known for major hubs in pharmaceuticals, IT, and biotechnology. Statutory Status Bill for Indian Statistical Institute. A bill to grant statutory status to the Indian Statistical Institute is set for introduction in the Lok Sabha. Background: the Indian Statistical Institute was founded in 1931 by Professor Prasant Chandra Mahalanobis in Kolkata. The President of India will be designated as the visitor of the institute. Provisions include establishing a board of governors as the principal policy executive body. Set for introduction in the Lok Sabha. Static GK, headquarters of the Indian Statistical Institute is located in Kolkata, West Bengal. IRDAI approves Patanjali and DS Group Insurance acquisition. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India approved Patanjali's acquisition of a major stake in Magma General Insurance. Deal value stands at 4,500 crore rupees. Patanjali to acquire a 73.56% stake. DS Group to acquire a 24.5% stake in Magma General Insurance. Static GK, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India is headquartered in Hyderabad, Telangana. Lok Sabha clears bill criminalizing insult to Vande Mataram. The Lok Sabha passed a landmark legislation making any public insult to the national song Vande Mataram a criminal offence. Makes insulting Vande Mataram a criminal offence. Carries a prison sentence of up to 3 years upon conviction. Cleared by the Lok Sabha. Static GK, Vande Mataram was composed by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay in Sanskrit, originally part of his novel Anandamath. Constitutional references. Article 51A of the Constitution of India outlines the fundamental duty of every citizen to respect the national flag and the national anthem. Telangana rolls out AI-powered TG/IPASS 2.0. Telangana is launching the Artificial Intelligence-powered TG/IPASS 2.0 to make online industrial approvals more investor-friendly. Offers 162 types of online industrial approvals. Integrated with artificial intelligence to streamline investor onboarding. Designed to enhance ease of doing business in Telangana. Static GK, Telangana's industrial policy framework serves as a benchmark for single-window clearance systems in India. India Gold Demand and Import Duty. Indians purchased nearly 2 lakh rupees crore worth of gold in the June quarter, while volume demand dropped due to a hike in import duty. Background: the Union government increased the import duty on gold to manage the current account deficit and curb excess bullion imports. Total value of gold purchased in June quarter, nearly 2 lakh rupees crore. Volume demand for June quarter, 131.4 tons. Volume demand in year-ago quarter, 139.7 tons. Percentage drop in volume terms, 6%. Import duty increased from 6% to 15%. Supreme Court ruling on pellet guns. The Supreme Court stated that pellet guns cannot be banned as long as existing statutory advisories permit their operational use in crowd control. Background petitions were filed seeking a complete ban on pellet guns alongside comprehensive medical treatment and rehabilitation for injured individuals in conflict zones. The plea sought a ban, exemplary compensation, and medical rehabilitation for victims. The court noted that existing advisories still legally permit the use of pellet guns. Pellet guns are classified as non-lethal or less lethal weapons used for riot control. Constitutional references, Article 21, Right to Life and Personal Liberty. Karnataka appeal to CWMA on Tamil Nadu water release. Karnataka's appeal to the Kaveri Water Management Authority against releasing water to Tamil Nadu yielded no relief, triggering farmer protests. Background: water sharing of the Kaveri River between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu has been a long-standing interstate dispute adjudicated by tribunals and the Supreme Court. Kabini Reservoir reading at 8 am recorded 15.39 TMC of water. Total full reservoir capacity of Kabini is 19.52 TMC. Farmers staged protests in Karnataka over depleting reservoir storage. Static GK, the Kaveri Water Management Authority, regulates water sharing among riparian states including Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Puducherry. CWMA upholds water release order to Tamil Nadu. The Kaveri Water Management Authority upheld its order directing Karnataka to release 3,500 cusecs of water to Tamil Nadu. Water release quantum upheld 3,500 cusecs. Karnataka Water Resource Minister Shri Ramlinga Reddy. Chief Minister of Karnataka Shri D.K. Shivkumar convened an all-party meeting to decide the next course of action. Static GK, Kaveri River originates at Tal Kaveri in the Brahmagiri range in the Western Ghats, Karnataka. Government defense of ethanol blending program. The Union government defended the ethanol blending program, acknowledging that E20 fuel can slightly reduce fuel economy. Background: India has been aggressively pushing for ethanol blending to reduce crude oil import dependence and curb carbon emissions under the National Biofuels Policy. E20 denotes petrol blended with 20% ethanol. Reduction in fuel economy ranges between 2 to 6% depending on vehicle category and vintage. Minister in charge, Shri Nitin Gadkari stated that engine durability tests on dynamometers showed no failures due to E20 fuel. Shortcut to remember: E20 is equal to ethanol 20%, drop in mileage is equal to 2 to 6%. Review of West Asia crisis and domestic supplies. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi reviewed the ongoing West Asia crisis, assuring adequate domestic stocks of fuel and fertilizer. Background: geopolitical tensions in West Asia threaten global supply chains, energy security, and import-dependent commodities like crude oil and chemical fertilizers in India. High-level review meeting chaired by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Ministries presented inputs on the overall supply situation in the country. Key focus areas: fuel reserves and fertilizer availability. Karnataka Solar Pumps Initiative. Karnataka's Solar Agricultural Pump Sets initiative has generated massive annual savings, progressing rapidly toward its installation targets. Annual savings generated 200 crore rupees. Number of solar pump sets installed 27,700. Target set by the state 40,000 solar agricultural pump sets. Google introduces Gemini Spark in India. Technology major Google launched Gemini Spark, a 24/7 artificial intelligence agent designed for the Indian market. AI agent name Gemini Spark. Operational availability 24/7. Key feature operates in the background even when laptops are closed or smartphones are locked. BWSSB deploys AI and robotics for water leak detection. The Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board adopted artificial intelligence and robotics to detect water leaks across urban distribution networks. Background: urban civic bodies face massive, non-revenue water losses due to underground pipeline leakage, necessitating technological interventions. Financial cost 2. Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board, zero financial cost, implemented via grants. Funding source: Titan Company Limited's Design Impact Award. Collaborating entities: Smart Terra, Solinas, Willgrow Innovations Foundation and Titan Company Limited. Static GK, headquarters of Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board, Bangalore, Karnataka. Telangana Minister Sithakka reviews Anganwadi facilities. Telangana Minister SMT Sithakka directed officials to ensure 100% basic facilities in all Anganwadi centers across the state. Focus areas: faster rollout of toilets, drinking water, electricity, and nutrition schemes. Target state: Telangana. Madras High Court seeks reply on Mekedatu resolution. The Madras High Court sought responses from the Tamil Nadu government and the centre on a plea challenging the Assembly resolution opposing the Mekedatu Dam. Background: the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly passed a resolution opposing Karnataka's proposed Mekedatu Dam project across the Kaveri River. Resolution date: 19th June. Project River: Kaveri River. Key states involved: Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. DMK announces Tanjavur protest over farmers' issues and Mekedatu. DMK leaders announced massive protests in Tanjavur over farmers' grievances and the Mekedatu Dam project. Organizing party: Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. Key location: Tanjavur. Core issues: farmers' grievances and Mekedatu Dam opposition. Enforcement Directorate raids in Coimbatore car bomb blast case. The Enforcement Directorate conducted searches across multiple premises linked to the ISIS-inspired 2022 Coimbatore car bomb blast case. Total premises raided: 16 locations. Locations covered: Chennai, Coimbatore, Hyderabad and Mumbai. Case context: 2022 ISIS-inspired Coimbatore car bomb blast. Omar Abdullah condemns violence in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir leadership, including Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, expressed strong reactions and called for an end to civilian targeting in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Key leader involved: Shri Omar Abdullah. Region of concern: Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Core appeal: immediate cessation of targeting innocent civilians. Congress criticizes anti-paper leak legislation. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge termed the anti-paper leak law incomplete and demanded accountability from Union Home Minister Shri Amit Shah. Criticized legislation: Anti-Paper Leak Act. Key personality: Shri Mallikarjun Kharge. Primary allegation: failure to address the root causes of examination leaks. Olectra Greentech deploys record 4,000 electric buses. Olectra Greentech became the first company in India to deploy 4,000 electric buses, advancing sustainable public transport. Milestone achieved: deployment of 4,000 electric buses. Company name: Olectra Greentech Limited. Significance: first Indian company to reach this milestone in e-mobility. Supreme Court to hear Senthil Balaji's anticipatory bail plea. The Supreme Court agreed to hear the anticipatory bail plea of DMK leader V. Senthil Balaji in connection with the TASMAC case. Background: the leader faces imminent coercive action following the denial of pre-arrest bail by lower judicial forums. Supreme Court bench head: Chief Justice Surya Kant. Representing senior lawyers: Shri Kapil Sibal, Shri Mukul Rohatgi, and Shri Amit Anand Tiwari. Associated entity: Tamil Nadu State Marketing Corporation, TASMAC. Moving on to news related to international. External Affairs Minister condemns attacks on commercial vessels. External Affairs Minister Drs. Jaishankar termed attacks on commercial vessels and Indian seafarers as absolutely unacceptable during talks with his Ukrainian counterpart. External Affairs Minister Drs. Jaishankar met Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha. Discussions focused on security in the Black Sea region. The Black Sea has emerged as a major maritime front in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Static GK, Ukraine shares its borders with countries like Russia, Belarus, Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, and Moldova, and has a coastline along the Black Sea. US-Israel military strikes on Iran, and death of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. United States and Israel launched extensive air attacks on Iranian military facilities on 28 February, resulting in the death of Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Air attacks launched jointly by the United States and Israel on 28 February. Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was killed in the strikes. United States President claimed Iran stands totally defeated. Myanmar President Lyon seeks Indian assistance for constitutional setup. Myanmar President Min Aung Hlaing sought Indian assistance for changes in its constitutional setup during diplomatic engagements alongside securing 18 agreements during his visit to China. Background: Myanmar's reliance on Beijing is driven by geographic proximity and international support, though tempered by local resentment over projects like the Myitsan Dam and Chinese rare earth mining in Kachin State. President Min Aung Hlaing traveled to China from June 15 to 19, signing 18 agreements. Agreements cover trade, infrastructure, security, and technology. Controversial projects include the Myitsan Dam and rare earth mining in Kachin State. Cabinet Committee on Security reviews West Asia conflict impact. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi chaired a CCS meeting to review national security and supplies amid the ongoing West Asia conflict. The meeting specifically focused on energy supplies and fertilizers. Ensuring the safety of Indian nationals abroad was a primary agenda item during the review. Proposed U.S. bill for green card pathway. A new United States Senate bill proposes a 7-year residency pathway to permanent residency, benefiting immigrants including Indians. Introduced in the United States Senate. Proposes a 7-year residency pathway to permanent residency. Offers significant relief to long-term visa holders and Indian professionals awaiting green cards. India-UFTA and Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism Work Plan. The India-European Union Free Trade Agreement includes a comprehensive work plan to address carbon tax concerns raised by the Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism. Background: the Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism came into effect on 1 January, imposing carbon tariffs on carbon-intensive imports. Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism came into effect on 1 January. Applies a carbon tax on goods emitting carbon beyond specified thresholds. Currently targets steel and aluminium products, along with cement and fertilizers. Static GK, the European Union is headquartered in Brussels, Belgium. NATO monitoring missile incident in Poland. North Atlantic Treaty Organization officials remained in contact with Warsaw following a reported Russian missile crash inside Polish territory. Incident involved a missile crashing in Poland, bordering the Ukraine conflict zone. North Atlantic Treaty Organization reaffirmed measures to defend Allied territory. Static GK, North Atlantic Treaty Organization headquarters is located in Brussels, Belgium, comprising 32 member states. Congo's Ebola outbreak caused by Bundibugyo virus. The Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo turned deadlier as the death toll surpassed 1,500. Background: the outbreak was officially declared on 15 May and is linked to a strain for which no approved vaccine or treatment currently exists. Death toll crossed 1,500, fatalities. Outbreak declaration date 15 May. Specific virus strain: Bundibugyo virus. Samsung predicts global chip shortage till 2028. South Korean conglomerate Samsung announced that the semiconductor chip shortage could extend up to 2028, prompting long-term supply agreements. Projected shortage timeline up to 2028. Target partners signed agreements with the top 5 global data center firms. Company involved Samsung, South Korea. This is all for now. Let us meet again in the next session of Current Affairs. Until then, test your knowledge by attempting quizzes. If our resources are useful to you and think may benefit your friends, well-wishers and neighborhood, share the links to them. And finally, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss latest updates. Also coming soon on our channel, General Studies series, Arithmetic and Mental Ability series, and Verbal and Non-Verbal Reasoning. Stay tuned.